Hello everybody and welcome to another modern video. Once again, few days until we get to play with the Modern Horizons 3 cards, and I want to play decks that will get an improvement once MH3 comes out. And one of them is certainly Izzet Wizard, who will get some new cards. I have made a video that I posted on my YouTube channel that kind of features my top 5 and it tags some deck list alongside it. And one of the deck lists I put was this one with Tamiyo Inquisitive Student, which is a wizard that makes a card advantage engine that blocks Ragavan, that eventually turns into a Planeswalker. So I think slots pretty well inside this deck. And another card I want to try is certainly Invert Polarity, which is a counter spell that has a very big upside of being like a mind control or a commandeer. So that is the new cards I want to try in Izzet Wizard. Until then, this deck won the most recent challenge on Magic Online, so I'm excited to try it out. If you remember, I played a very similar deck to this a couple of weeks ago, although it didn't have Expressive Iteration, which, you know, we all know it's a powerful card, although this deck has a lot of expensive cards, so we will see how powerful it actually is. It probably is going to still get very good, but I think it's definitely much better in Blue and Murktide, since whenever you don't have Mishra's Bubble or the very many cheap cards of Blue and Murktide, Iteration tends to be a little bit clunky. Buongiorno Daniel, buongiorno Binog. Yeah, we will still be, playing Modern with this, but I have the early access of Magic Arena tomorrow, and then I have the early access of Magic Online on Friday. So I'll be able to upload videos and, of course, stream them a little bit earlier than normal, because the set will be out, I believe, usually Tuesday afternoon. So regardless of that, there will be plenty of time to play with Modern with the new cards, but I definitely want to be one of the first one. Yeah, the new Merfolk Wizard, that's definitely a consideration. I did mention that in my video as well, although I think that would be more of a cyber card. I'm not sure though. It could be just a main deck card, yeah, Flame of Anor. You have to change the mana base and maybe you have to play more red mountains to fetch for a mountain rather than just blue. So you have to play like Voodoo Foothills and such. It's going to be a little bit of pain land in order to fetch your steam vents. All right, well, a lot of clunkiness going on in this end. I think it's fine to keep, but I'm currently not able to cast almost any spell except this Snapcaster Mage, which isn't that great to cast. You saw Spike and Dingo were testing in paper with the new cards. Wow, that's super cool. Ah, nice, nice. Yeah, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. They didn't give Murktide anything. I think that's not true. I think the time is very good, and I think that the invert polarity can be strong. I was cautious about it, but when you see that the upside is just gaining control of the ring or creatures, it's super good. All right, very lucky to draw land there, but I feel like it was still worth a keep. This deck plays like 23 land. Yeah, the new Merfolk opponent suspends Lick Shot. So this should be, if I'm not mistaken, the blue-red wizard deck. I wanna go. Yeah, look at this. I was considering getting Snapcaster Mage, but I just wanted to get more land drops with this hand. Yeah, no, for sure. The new Magus of the Moon will be very good. But again, you have to play like different mana base for sure. Like in order to fetch a mountain, you can't just have four Scalding Tarn and a mountain. You need way more than that. Like, it's very important that you understand that. Oh wow, they just pass here. Sure. I think I just divination end of turn. This is a little bit of the clunkiness of iteration in this type of decks. Because what you end up doing is you just when subtlety. Subtlety is very good. Subtlety lets you. Yeah, now I can't really go iteration because I would be going to discard, so I'll just go land go. Tishana's Tidebinder the bubble. What blue moon when this deck will change real soon? What do you want me to do? Go to bed? What do I have to do? Downstream because the changes soon? Alright, so I think I want to do Counterspell here and then Subtlety on Slickshot. Pitch Iteration. I guess Tidebinder is also not good. Wow, they don't do anything. Crazy. They miss. Okay, I was going to say if I miss a land drop, I'll play iteration. All right, Spirebluff Canal may not be the best in this deck because obviously when I draw go a lot. All right, they do nothing. Yeah, I will also do nothing. I'll keep on doing nothing. I mean, I feel like with my hand, if I draw go, I'll win the game. And the Nocturnal Snapcaster Flame draw 2. I probably go to discard. Again, this iteration is definitely a little bit clunky here. Destroy an artifact. Maybe the F6. Alright. Draw 2. Destroy an artifact. Let's see if they F6. They didn't. Opponent carefully able to sacrifice their bubble. Mm-hmm. Alright, how about I go Tishana here? I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I have so many cards in hand and free spells and bolts and all the things. I just want to have bodies to attack with and get this game over. And one Murktide Regent, which certainly happens. This games where opponent does literally nothing. You just wanna finish and go to the next game. A bit. Yeah, we are playing. I kind of wanna stifle this. Playing full Izzet today. Because I'll do Izzet Blue Moon now and then Izzet Scred in Pauper. Subtlety, I think, is very good with Tamio too, because you. Yeah, I just played this creature aggressively because I wanted to finish. Hmm. I definitely don't want Blood Moon. I think Tishana is bad. Just bring in counters. Chalice should be good. Although, Chalice is mostly here to be put on 0 against Living End and, rhinos and such. Dress Down also bad. So they play the enchantment for 2 mana for sure. Yeah, Chalice is too awkward. I have 11 1-drop. I don't want Chalice. Bring one Brothers Zudan. They'll. I don't think. I don't know how good it is. Maybe. Maybe it's good. It's Flame Slash. Maybe I'm supposed to play Fetch Go with Stern Scolding up. Maybe that was better. When I can go Slickshot show off now. I guess if they do that, I can't subtlety pitch Lorien. Let's see. Yep. Let's see where they put it. I'll tell you. They put it on. They put it on top. Okay. Oh, Brotherhood. I don't like it. I don't like this card. I got bottom both. Now I'm looking for okay, that's good. Now I was looking for iterations in Flame of Anor. Card advantage. I'll Stern Scolding this. I'll play this and pass. Next turn I can go Mutavault, Flame of Anor, kill a creature, draw 2 cards. Don't know what point exactly list is. I made a video with that deck couple of weeks ago. I think I'll Flame of Anor now for the double mode. I may want to keep up Snare in case they. Nah, I'll probably do it. Yeah. All right. I guess they can kill my Mutavault then. Maybe I shouldn't then. You know what I'll do? If they attack, I'll activate the Mutavault. I mean, what do I want to do? Maybe now I'll do nothing actually. That's weird. Hello, Bo. That's weird. Let's see what they do here. Oh, cazzo, sbagliato. It doesn't tap for mana now. It does not tap for mana now. Forgot. Allora, facciamo che non faccio nulla. Nothing. I do nothing now. You enjoyed the Splinter Twin versus Jund video? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I forgot about it. Yeah, it was a good success already. I mean, these videos are going very well recently on Mango's Workshop. As always, I always bring it to my viewers' attention about the channel. And yeah, we got Jund versus Splinter Twin. To 1,000 views in 11 hours. That's good. All right. Why I can't tap it for mana? It's summoning sickness. It was sick. Too many summonings. Anyway, I can now deal but is it end of damage each creature and planeswalker? Yes. Bene, Fulminello. Yeah, the set seems very good. Have you watched the podcast we made with Piegonti? It's an hour of talk about MH3. Also, today on my YouTube channel, yesterday I made a video about my top 5. So, if you're watching this video, it's already out. If you're watching the stream, it'll be out this afternoon. All right. I don't know. I feel like the game is over. I'll click some buttons until the game ends. You like the uncommon dinosaur? I actually dislike that card. I think there's a lot of hype, and I don't think that card is very good. But maybe I'm wrong. I just don't see that card to be very powerful. Alright, Boros League Show Off never resolved. It never resolved once. Let's go Preordain. I'll do Fetchland afterwards. I'll probably keep all of this. So many people read Dinosaur wrong. Yeah, but like still, Spike and Nassif put it in their top 5. They must have read it right. I don't know. I don't see it. But possiamo do. All right. Fetch. Surveil. All right. Do you want to bolt you? Nah, there's no rush. Do I want to fire off the land? Sure. Let's see if they have a removal spell for my Mutavault. And is a collection of cards made in 1993 and in 2023. 30 years apart. All together. Under the same Magic the Gathering hand. Perfection was achieved at first try with Lightning Bolt and Counterspell. Not an easy task. Aspetta, there were 9. I just noticed there were 9. I would have won if I just fired off the bolts. It's okay, whatever. Actually, I'm afraid of dying, so I'll bolt this. I know that I've lethal, I add lethal, but I'll probably win regardless. I'm just afraid of dying if I let my opponent go off. Yeah. Classic control deck. The opponent's dead. You don't kill them. You kill their creature. There are any archetypes. I want to try with the new cards. So again, in that video I posted, I talk about 5 decks. I talk about 5 decks. Affinity. I mean, most of them are just adjusted with the new cards. MonoBlack Control, Golgari Midrange, Affinity, and Blue-Red Wizard. The new archetype has Nadu. I think that card is very, very good. I mean, people go like, Amped Raptor is powerful because you cast a spell for free with it. Sure, that's true. But, like, you're still playing a 2-mana 2/1 first strike. And, you know, Chalice Agent isn't good because you get a 2/2 for free. It's good because you cascade 2 Rhinos. And people play, like, ardently to cast your Rhinos. And you just, I don't know. I don't. Again, like, the card. Yeah. Yeah, I've been mentioning this a lot. I just don't see the power, and I just keep on not seeing it, despite people explain to me that they want to cast spell for free. Xeriok, hello, thank you for the raid. Alright, land, bottom, spells, top. Buongiorno, Bayern. Land, halfling. Okay. Halfling makes the spell uncounterable, so my counterspell. Shardless was 2 mana, but it's not the same. It's not the same. Like, it's not the same. Shardless made your deck a Shardless based around it. Like, you can't cascade Rhinos. You can flip it and go like Force of Negate. Like, it's just, I don't know. I don't. Okay, thankfully my opponent didn't Well, how about just shut this down? Because that 3 mana, they did nothing with it. Oh, you know what they have here? They have Orcish Bowmaster. That's what they have. Huh. So maybe... I don't like the Raptor. Exactly. That's my stance on the card. Ah, tu mi fai un orco. Un orco porco. What if I go flame the halfling? Let me just ignore it. What if I Tishana the orc? Then they go Yawgmoth, and they go Flame of Anor, the Yawgmoth. They draw 2 cards. Yeah, I think I'll Tishana now, actually. It's okay, it's okay. I'll keep on saying that. People also thought Satoru was broken, and I thought was shit. So, you know, despite of being very, very wrong on cards that were very hyped by people, that one I was right. With Amped Raptor, we will see. Lerone va bene. That's such a great news. I'm so happy they played the Cauldron there. Well, qua bam bam. Spaccato. Chalice Bug was a top tier legacy deck for years, and it was random value. That's a good point. I like that. That's a good point. Yeah. This seems like Colligan's command. Well, when you put it like that, it's not very good. When you compare my play to Colligan's command, all of a sudden the play doesn't look so good anymore. Enduranza. Va bene. I wish I had my wizard in play now, because I could have killed this and draw 2 cards. Alright, let's go iteration. And this deck has so much card advantage. Crazy. Allora, this is a wizard. Però mi piace anche Flame. Yeah, this is what I meant with iteration is a little bit clunky in this deck. Also, this Spirebluff Canal is also clunky. Va bene, dai, facciamo così. There's so many 3-drop in this deck to play iteration. I don't know. It's all good cards anyway, so. You're going to Italy? Nice. You recommend any food place? Not in the cities, but sure you can find great place thanks to Google. But I've never been in this city outside of tourism. Once. But Florence is amazing, probably the best city in the world. Because it's actually super small. The center. It's not like Rome, which is a humongous, and you know it's like Florence. If you just stick around, it's not that large. How about I go Otawara here? I think I'll play it. Yeah, 6th land is okay. The Mango Italian City tier list. Senigallia #1. That's my hometown. What's that? Corda per 0. Okay. I think it's too juicy whenever the opponent puts a creature on the stack and you have mana for Subtlety. -3 days to play pre-release in El Salvador. Figo, Salvador. Yeah, I'll go to pre-release on Friday night. But actually, we will be recording at Mango's workshop the pre-release. Man, I'm so happy whenever my Yawgmoth opponent plays Blood Artist. I feel like they're just -1 a card. mulligan. Just a clean mulligan. Right here. If you watch my Yawgmoth decks, I always cut the Blood Artist. I feel like, man, win condition just sucks in Magic. But that's just me. Again, it's like the Amped Raptor. I think something that literally nobody else does, so I'm probably wrong. But I also think that iteration should really be in this deck. And you can see it right here. Allora, abbiamo una Blood Moon. Blood Moon non è proprio malissimo, although actually I don't have double blue. Oh, non è vero. I can go hand, bottom, exile, and then I go Blood Moon, e dove perché fece Island? Vabbè, dai, Blood Moon. E go. Buongiorno Danilo. Yeah. We played Rakdos Charm in that video. Although obviously that video happened uh, couple of uh, couple of weeks ago. The one I recorded at Meg's Workshop. Do you think there's a chance Blue Moon changes? Yes, no, for sure. I did say that. I missed a land drop now. Oh, should have cycled and play it. Okay. Poi ne corda per 3. E ok. I qualified for Amsterdam. Yes. Very, very excited. I am really so excited to try all the decks, all the cards. Okay, opponent's killing my subtlety. Ripperoni subtlety. That Blood Artist dealing 2 damage. Which color would be the strongest? The one you open the rares. That's usually how it works, sealed deck. You lay down your 10 rares, and you build that deck. So here I pass. Opponent's gonna tick up Grist, and then I'll play Tishana on Grist. Remember, Tishana takes ability off of Grist. Because Tishana removes all the ability from creatures, artifacts, and planeswalker. I'll play Flame of Anor. I'll draw 2 and kill Enduranza. The Blood Artist will trigger again. Beak. A little harmless trigger. I'll attack Grist. Wish there was more strong wizards with Flame of Anor. Look, they did it. They played a strong wizard. Tamio, Inquisitive Student. Very, very strong wizard. So, magna questa. Oh. Also, the new Blue Moon Magus is a wizard. Dieci bombe. Bam bam. Man, so far the games have been so easy. Let's see for Cyber what happens, but so far the deck has performed well. Aloha. Oh, something is happening on the turn. What is it? Huh? No, bad. Opponent wanted to get access to black mana. Not today, opponent. Not today. Okay. Sideboard. We got Stern Scolding. We got a bunch of cards. What's bad? Blood Moon. Man, everything seems great. Maybe I want to cut cards that use the graveyard, like Snapcaster Mage, like Murktide. What's the last two? Not a fan of Dress Down. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Dress Down. Let's go. Into a 1/1 first strike. Alright, my hand is lands, and it has spells. What else can you ask? You're looking forward to play MH3 on Friday. Connor, man, is the... Like, I received the message about the... create... the thing. Does it start... Actually, I don't know how Discord work, if this time zone is just for me, but it said that this is the time zone for me. It's 4 a.m. and ends at 6 a.m. Is it different for you? Just to understand how that message worked. Like, does... Because I know that Discord adjusts to your time zone. I don't know how it does, but I heard that. You like the twin video from yesterday? Nice, thank you. 9 a.m. Oh, nice. 9 a.m. Pacific is the official time it starts. E allora una cazzata 4 a.m. Vabbè, 9 a.m. So it starts at 9 a.m. Oh, so this is p.m. 9, 9 plus 9. It should be 6 p.m. Is it 9 a.m. on Friday? Is that what it is? Yes, 9 a.m. Pacific Friday. Ma che cazzo, pensavo che potevo fare la mattina, che palle. Makes sense, makes sense. Makes sense. They are the one that make the cards. Wow, they have one card in the end, opponent? Madonna mia. I got nothing to do. Just let him go. 9 a.m. Friday. Yeah. Okay. I like this forest. Used to be one of my first forests too. Opponent taps 4 cards and plays the one and only Throng Physician. Uncounterable, by the way. I think I want to go Subtlety. I think I'll pitch Counterspell to it. Oppure no. Yeah, no, I'll pitch Counterspell to it. Yeah. What do we do end of turn? Sorry, what do we do? I mean, end of turn I'll Surveil. But what am I looking for? They have no cards in hand. I think I'll just kill their creatures. I'm putting, I think, just punted here. Because now, yeah, opponent punted here. Because my opponent, I'm gonna play a sweeper and the Yawgmoth is gonna die. I have a terrible death, too. And my opponent will be drawing a 2/4 they can't cast. And then I even drew a Stern Scolding for it. I would have sweeped regardless. They would have had a 2/2 in play. Which obviously, you know, it's better than nothing, but still not very good. I think I want to draw 2 cards here. Because I know their hand is Yawgmoth, so. I mean, even if they didn't do that, I don't think I would have lost this game. But yeah, no, for sure. You know, they expose their Yawgmoth. Man, putting Yawgmoth in your deck is such a high risk of your deck just not being very functional. You need a Vroom Vroom. I think I'll play it. There's no risk of them drawing anything very powerful here. They have a Yawgmoth in hand, and I have Stern Scolding, so... Look at. I'll exile 2 creatures. I'll exile 2 cards proactively, so that the Cauldron cannot disrupt my Hearse getting 2 counters. I think it's much better to go Subtlety than Scolding. Scolding is still going to be active always, and this is a 3-3 that starts attacking. They bottom the Yawg, of course. Fortunately, right now, to Thundering Faults, only 2 in this deck. I think it's a proper number. I wouldn't play more. I'll play Subtlety again. Yeah, Flesh is fun, I agree. And I have Lethal. G. G. Zung, zung, zung. Alright. So far, the first 2 games were a breeze. Oh, never mind. Wow. Opponent. Opponent doesn't die. I forgot about that. They get to live another turn. To then expire the last breath. Is it breathe or breath? I think it's breath. We definitely have a fighter. Opponent does not give up. Look at that. Stern Scolding, gone. I don't want to see you with that, Mangu. Get that Stern Scolding out of my graveyard. Ugh. Super Cazzola is our opponent. A name that will probably be unable to be read by any non-Italian player. Also, a famous Italian joke of a very old movie that probably only 30 years old people will, 30 years old above people will get. But that's the target of Magic players, so I'm sure there's plenty of those in the chat. Alright, I'm just gonna pass here. I don't know why, but I feel like my opponent can play Wrenn 6 next turn. It's cute that Scolding works on Grist. It does, it does. What do I think of American wines? Never had one. I don't really drink wine. Allora un per ordinare. Into, oh, Counterspell, I love it. I love Counterspell. Love both of these cards, I'll just draw them both. Antani, veramente. No, David, I don't think so. I don't think so. Is that Teferino? Dai, no, non mi fare Teferino. No, 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 no. Oh, Narset, ma va bene. I mean, it's not that good, actually. Porca boia, quanto è forte Narset. What do I do? This thing doesn't even kill a Planeswalker. You know the story that Canister posted a video. You know that Canister helped making the set modern, come si chiama? Lord of the Rings, and he said that he wanted Flame of Anor to do damage to planeswalkers, but what's he said no. The reason is kind of bullshit. They said because there's no planeswalker on Lord of the Rings, so it feels like a flavor fill. Yeah, I don't like wine. E facciamo un. I feel like I'm gonna lose this game. Early. Oh, attenzione perché questa. Blood Moon. Could be. But there are planeswalkers in the set. Which one? Speaking of planeswalkers, are there planeswalkers in MH3? I don't think so, right? El Ringo. Oh, flip planeswalkers. Right, true. True. Ooh, they miss a land drop? Huh. Draw. Allora facciamo Island Iteration. Love that iteration works around Narset. This is what the fuck. They are all very extremely good. Extremely good here. My problem with going land Blood Moon is that my opponent's gonna go binding. That 4 mana exactly. And once they go binding, I have to go Otawara, and then I can go Tidebinder on the binding when it comes back. Is that a sequencing I wanna do? Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. So I go hand, bottom, exile. E poi faccio Isla Bonita, Blood Moon. And then they go binding, and I accept it. Wow, they decided to go for the ring instead. Okay. I'm okay with that. Now we can binding the Tishana the binding. Any other plays available to me? I don't think so. So I'll just play this iteration I just top decked. E poi mi inchiodo. Va bene. I like Tishana over Subtlety. And I think I want to play this land. No. Do you think Prowess got any card for MH3? Did us? Everybody likes the Amped Raptor. If you're in the market for a 2/1 first strike, you can play it for free. No, ho pescato Isola. Ok. Teferino, oh, porca paletta. play Tishana. Wish this Flame of Slash was an only hit, which I did add in my blue-red wizard because you have Pishrad's bubble here too. Alright, let's see what they do there. They have Teferi, they can bounce my moon. Buongiorno Giulio, thank you for the 7th month. Yeah, maybe I should have played Otawara. Okay, they unlock their lands. They have 9 cards in hand. See what they do. Narset? No, not Teferi, vabbè. They must have Solitude, yeah. No, this set is very, very powerful. Very, very powerful, for sure. Fulmine. Allora, così posso fare. Man, kind of unfortunate that I didn't join this Snapcaster Mage. I feel like I am screwed here. I am screwed. Screwed. Why didn't I not start for the ring activation? Because I had Leyline Binding in hand. I need to protect my moon. I'll concede here. Maybe I have a bunch of plays, but I'm just gonna lose, and it's gonna take a while. I love all the annuls in this match. Happen slash 63. That Leyline Binding in hand. I feel like I was just dead, and sure, I mean, if you want to keep on playing, it's totally in your right, but I think also conceding, you don't make any harm to anyone if you concede there. 62 cards, I need to cut 2. I'm so tempted to just cut Blood Moon. I'm so tempted. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll cut Blood Moon. What did Blackburn do yesterday? It was great. It was one of the most fun league I played in a while. It'll be out on Thursday. Surveil lands. Buongiorno, Chaz. I need to keep up Counterspell on turn 2. So I'll just, I don't want the Murktide. It's Friday. I mean, we have like one Murktide. No, I don't think I'll post this video on Sunday. Because on Friday I have the early access. And I will, I'll play a Murktide. I'll play a Murktide deck with the new cards to post there. Lorien Revealed. Flame of Anor was the card I wanted. Hello, Hans. Okay. Again, Flame of Canal, not great. Not great in this deck, Spirebluff Canal. I would... I'm definitely closer to playing 0 than to playing 4. 4, I think, is wrong. Tesco, they're doing something. What is it? Narsete. I go Subtlety, they go Counterspell, I go Force. I think it's a proper... It's a proper curve there. Exclamation mark deck, you'll find the whole list. I think I'll pitch Counterspell instead of Tidebinder. I like creatures more. I want to have creatures. I want to put my opponent... I want to pressure my opponent a bit. So I did get 1 for 2 with the Force, but I got a 2 for 1 with Narset. Sorry, with Subtlety. Could also go double Counterspell, but I feel like this is better. Chip an island and make my opponent a little bit scared. I definitely don't need extra red. I don't have Blood Moon in my deck, but I don't know. I hope. La solitudine. Oh, how about Counterspell? Is there a right to play Fawn instead of Nars Counterspell? Why would you do that? Oh, because they get the choice of whether to put Narset on top back? Well, they put it on the bottom in this case. No, I think it was fine. I don't... If they replayed Narset and minus with Tishana in end, I would have been happy. Let's go Preordain. Ooh, I like the Expressive Iteration. You want to play it? Hmm. Yeah, probably. Again, a little bit like if I don't flip land. Okay. I like to have Annul. Do you wanna have Preordain or top land? I think I'll have Preordain. I have Snare and Annul. If opponent goes Solitude, I'll leave with it. Ugh. Va bene. I think I want to drop both. If they go Solitude, I'll Subtlety it. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. I just let it go. I just let it happen. Sure. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I'll bolt the Solitude so that they don't gain 3 life. Still have a null up. Alto. They play Ring. I hope they don't also play Counterspell. That would make me regret having played Bolt. Okay. Alright, let's play this Lorien Revealed. I got playset. Oh, Tishana's Tidebinder. Ring resolves this time. But we'll stifle it later. What's this? Chalice on 1, Mancha Pravasa. Don't even try. Say. I go Iteration. Okay. I think I like to do a hand. Bottom. Exile. Play a very large Merc. And pass to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Passo. You got 10. Teferi? Che cazzo Teferi? No, I have to subtlety Teferi. 100%. Okay, now what? What do you do? Play another ring? Play Supreme Verdict? Supreme Verdict. Shh. Okay. Let's go again. Expressive Iteration. Hand. Bada. Exile. Island. Pass. When it goes to 9, tap the ring, I'll go Tishana. They play Teferi, I'll go. I think I'll go. I think. Oh, well, what? I cast Subtlety, but it taps the ring. Redraws Teferi, plays it. Not great. I just have to go Subtlety pitch, I think. What do I pitch? I think I'll pitch Flame. I want to have the Tishanas. Do you guys hear the dog barking non-stop for 2 minutes? Or does the microphone cut it out? Can I implement microphone edits in my ear so I cannot hear the dog barking non-stop for 3 minutes? Dio, calmo, fece la voce. Porca boia, che coglioni. Che cazzo c'ha Andrea? Oh, they have 2 cards. What do you do? Ending. Va bene. Could you use... Oh, I love that play, Dango. Could you use the Sharon Evoke trigger there? I could have. I think I played this, because they have Teferi on top. Mamma mia. Okay, I didn't brick. Okay, I bricked. Yeah, I also never thought of it. I can blame the dog. They got 3. They can play this Teferi finally. They can now tap the ring, bounce the ring, gain protection. I still have Bolt in my graveyard, Snapcaster in the deck. Although obviously I can't go Snapcaster Bolt now because of the ring protection. I guess I can do it in upkeep. No, but for sure, if I Tishana the Subtlety would have won the game. I have missed that interaction. Thank you for letting us know about it. Person in the chat. It was a very smart suggestion. Land go. Oh, by the way, chat, do you know what happened? I don't know if it was the PT or it was in at the RC, but exactly this scenario. My opponent has the ring protection and they're dead to my attack. The player goes Flame of Anor, targets them to draw 2 cards. Listen carefully now. If you're watching this video doing something else, listen carefully now, because this is a paper interaction only. It cannot happen in paper. So the opponent goes ring, they're at 3 life, and you have a Tishana in play. You top deck Flame of Anor, so exactly what happened here. You go, target player draws 2 cards, you target them to draw 2 cards, and if they... What happened there? I think the player at the RC, because I heard the story later, the player at the RC drew 2 cards, so that means that they mistriggered the ring, and then you attack, and since they drew 2 cards, it's official, like they have mistriggered it because they drew 2 cards, so you just kill them with Tishana. And that is, I think it's a rule, like it's legal, you know? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't think of doing it, but it's something that you may be interested in knowing. Alright, I'll draw 2 cards myself. Blue, blue. Counterspell. Okay. Well, I mean, your opponent, it is what it is, I feel like. You know? Oh, Snapcaster Mage. Bello. Thank you, Gene Prime, for the 2nd month. Thank you so much. Was it you who gave me this lightning bolt? Oh no, that's legal for sure, because that happened at the RC, and I think a judge told me that story. So it's legal for sure. Or at least they made it legal at that tournament. Because again, I heard this story by judge. I said it because it's exactly what happened to me in this game. I mean, the cards I drew. Again, I wouldn't have thought of doing it, but I just wanted to put it out there because it was uh, a paper play only, as I like to say. Thank you, Jim. Murktide will have a new upgrade. Yeah, for sure. Make sure to listen to the podcast of me and Piegonti about it. But one Bloodman back. I don't like Bloodman in this matchup. I don't know. I don't like Bloodman in many matchup plus sideboard. Yeah, Snapcaster is still busted. All this time. Alright. Keep. I set to fire maybe a little bit bad. Yes, exactly, Canister. It's legal if the ring player doesn't verbally acknowledge the trigger when casting ring. True, exactly. But that's what most people do. They don't verbally acknowledge the trigger of the ring because it's a sitting trigger. It's like exalted or prowess. Oh, do I like the second Force of Negation? I think I do. Maybe not. Maybe it was bad. Okay. Chalice. Do I want to exile it immediately? I think so. Hope they don't go Teferi. It would be a little bit annoying here. Okay. End of turn. I was going to say end of turn I go land Snapcaster or something, but actually Preordain is not as good as considered here. I want to go Boldface. Nah. Maybe I should. No, that's on top. Because I want to go Preordain, hit a land. Preordain, hit a land. Do I like Lightning Bolt? I don't think so. See, they're like respecting my my Blood Moon very much. It's a sorcery speed card that dies to Leyline Binding and maybe even other things they cited in. So I think I like this. I like that we don't have any Blood Moon. I'm gonna go Bolt, not Bolt. A screenshot because I love to do Bolts, not Bolt. Bolt. Snap. Bolt. What's that? Subtlety? What you doing? Counterspell. I'll go Misty Rainforest Island, Spell Snare. Maybe I should use this. I don't know. Taking the damage. May matter, may not matter. Alright. Bolt, snap, bolt. You at 14. Untap, attack. We'll see what to do. Nice. I was going to play Murktide. Maybe I can still do that. Am I afraid of Supreme Verdict? I think only Supreme Verdict punishes me for that. Yeah, I'll play Merc. Yep. Only Supreme Verdict punishes me here. Not Force. I have 9 damage. They go to 3 if they take combat. Solitude. I'm not saying this play's good. I'm not too proud of this play. Oh wow, second Solitude, okay. See where they want to put the Solitude on. They have 1 card left. They should probably put it on top, right? Yeah. Need to draw my card advantage engine now. That's not it, unfortunately. Or iteration for Flame of Anor in my deck. You want to play the new Counterspell, the blue red? Yeah, I think that Counterspell's cool. I don't know if it's playing Legacy, but in Modern it may see play for sure. Yeah. Okay, now my life total, the life total change didn't matter. Opponent's gonna counter all the life gain or the life dealt we dealt. Or the life, whatever, you understand. the damage we dealt with bolts. Gonna gain back by Solitude. I don't want to waste Snapcaster Mage to block Solitude. I think that's not a good exchange. Bene. Bene, bene, bene. Allora, I can just draw 2 cards here. Just draw 2 cards here. No. I know that I don't have Snapcaster Force. But I can just draw Annul. I played 3 Annul in my deck. Tishana. I think I'll keep on tapping out. Va bene. Hand, bottom, exile. Like this. Pass. So all of a sudden we have a million cards. And we have cards in the graveyard to flashback for profit. If they go the ring, We may lose this game, but it was a little bit risky. My story checks out exactly. Again, a judge told me that happened, so a judge that is a very high level judge, so it is a legal play. I'm not saying that you should do it. I'm not saying it. It's just it's like forgetting to pay the pact. It's what it is. People don't pay the pact and don't lose the game, and this is the same thing. All right. Uh, yeah. Now I feel like with this counterspell, I just locked up the game because I go Snapcaster Flame here, and then things are great. Because if I subtlety, yeah, I'll go counterspell. Oh, the other card I have is Kahira. Draw. Boom. All right. I have my Crusade, my anti-control Crusade, that I think that control deck is bad in every format. You should just play carefully against it. From pre-modern to standard. I have my personal Crusade, my anti-control deck lobby. Just concede quickly game one and then post sideboard. You're always favorite, as long as you don't play a bad deck. Teferi, the ring. Allora, that resolves. Actually, I can kill the ring. That's funny. So that resolves. Yeah, you gain protection. I don't move. If you don't want to move, I don't move. Maybe I can draw. No, I probably can't draw. They have Kairin and Dolly, so it doesn't matter. Draw. What about Beansy in Legacy? I tried to play Beansy Legacy, but it seems like the Reanimator deck are too consistent. And I tried to build the Beans deck that wasn't very control-ish, but it is still much more control-ish when you have to tap two cards to gain when you have to tap two lands to draw a card. So they have protection because that trigger resolved. Do I have any land left in my deck? I do. Okay. Oh, should have targeted a ring with destroy. Yeah, that's cool. That would have tapped there. Yeah, could be. Kill the ring. I will. I will. Yeah, no, it's not indestructible. It's very much destructible. It has no text. Mm, mm, mm. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Du-du-du-du. Yeah, should have destroyed the ring. I mean, they would counterspell, so it wouldn't matter. Ooh, are they turning the game around here? Maybe. How's my MonoBlack deck? You mean in what deck? Are they turning this game around? Very much so. Opponent has the possibility of they have 5 cards all of a sudden. Ay ay ay. Okay, let's be careful now. I was kind of clicking buttons, but now I want to think back because I played it wrong a couple of times. No. Things I can make are bounce the ring and then counter it. Yeah, I should have killed the ring. I didn't do it, and I paid the I definitely paid the price. Okay, allora, aspetta un attimo because okay, let's relax here because if I just let him untap, I 100% lose this game. I think I have to do this, and I think I have one land left in my deck to fetch. It's the Thundering Bolts. And if I lose this game, it's definitely because I thought the game was over and I didn't play properly. Let's try to not lose this game. But honestly, my opponent, they may have slipped away last turn when they drew 5 cards. This reminds me of a game I played at the LMS where I thought it was over. And then, yeah, exactly that happened. Ring Minamo. And I just lost. They don't play anything. Okay, so what does my deck have? That's important to acknowledge. 3 Subtlety, 2 Tishana, 2 Counterspell, 2 Iteration, 2 Bolt, 2 Annul. Okay. My favorite Counterspell is this one, yeah. Preordain, 20 cards in the deck. I think I have enough mana to Preordain away the bad cards and draw the good ones. Should be the last land that produced mana in my deck. Maybe I have one more Spirebluff Canal. Yeah, I have one more Spirebluff Canal. I have 5 cards. They keep on going draw go. I think I want to draw 2 cards with Flame here. I think I'll do it again. Nothing bad should happen end of turn. Do I want to bolt your face? No. I'll play this land even though I don't have any land for it. 2 bolts in my deck. Do I want to attack with Mutavault? When I go Solitude, I go Counterspell. How many Solitude do I have left? 2. They probably go double Solitude here. I go Counterspell, and with the second one, I may go Tishana, and I still have other... Yeah, I think it's good. I have still 2 Subtlety, or maybe 3 Subtlety in my deck that I haven't drawn. 14 cards. When it takes it, I pass. Remember, this Misty Rainforest doesn't fetch any land. That's important to know. Alright, I got a 10. I have 2 bolts in my deck. Sorry, 1 bolt in my deck. 1 in hand, 1 in the deck. 0 Snapcaster Mage left, so I only have 6 power of burn. I'll easily draw my whole deck this game if I want to. Obviously, you don't want to unless you have lethal damage. Put in double fetches, down to 5. That will put the new blue-red counterspell. Yeah, I like the new blue-red counterspell. The invert polarity. I was not... I doubted on it, but I definitely want to try it now. Change my mind. Why play the Misty if there's no land to be fetched? Well, why you go to discard if there's no land to be fetched? You just play the Misty. Anything I want to do end of turn? Nope. All on top. Draw. Okay. Attack. Hello, gentlemen. Again, this game was very much over. I just kind of played a random and find myself in this spot. It should have never been in this spot in the first place. Look at this card. This card Lorien Revealed. Which is another land. I'm not casting this. Doesn't seem like a game where I want to cast my draw spells. When is at 7? They have the ring in it, which I bounced. I wonder when they play it. Not now, apparently. I keep on not moving. I keep on not moving. want to attack you down to 5. Wow, Puna is not afraid. Alright, I'll go to discard of the iteration here. I need to have all my mana up for when my opponent decides it's time to fight. Not bolting you. I'm not bolting you. Don't know why this got black. Alright. Well, I have lethal now. Do I start picking up the fight? I think first I want to attack. I don't know why this got black. Okay. Alright, now it's light again. Attack. Alright, they're moving. What is this? Band. Untap. Okay, they play a Subtlety. I will play Subtlety, pitch, Tishana. They play Subtlety. I'll play Counterspell. And I pass. Can he not keep all the shoot? I guess I don't need to be an up. No, that's fine. You know. I don't need to be an upkeep. I'll shoot now. Is that a cycle? Cosmic Rebirth. I'll shoot again. Alright, GG. Okay, 3-0. It took a little while, this match, but we got there. I'll take a bathroom break and come back for round 4. A Draco, nice. You think the fairy from MH, their enemies, can see playing Pauper Fairies? You mean the blue-black fairy? The... I don't remember what it does. I remember it was a blue-black powerful card. Sneaky Snacker. 2 mana, 2/1 flying. When you draw your 3rd card in a turn, you return it from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I remember it combos with Deadly Dispute. It's pretty cool. Ah, no, though. Alright, we got lands and spells. Let's go. Let's go for this 5-0. This deck feels good, by the way. I definitely had good vibes so far. This hand seems very good. Shunned Creativity. Daniel, does Creativity get anything from the new set? I like Snap, I think. How do I feel about Mutavault this far? Well, last match it dealt so much damage. Did you see it? Like, I'm not. Should have played better that game and not been in this spot. But... Oh, you mean the Act of Impulse? This card can go in Creativity, right? The new common. Glimpse the Impossible. Turn on Sorcerer, exile top 3 cards. These cards, this you may play those cards this turn. This card, maybe? Man, this card is good. It seems good. Yeah, I'm gonna have passes. Hmm. Pass on Keel. Maybe Snapcaster Mage was not good. They don't fetch. Oh, they don't play Creativity. Iketsu. Ah, it's the Gruul Crimes. Gruul Crimes. I see. Oh, Blood Moon. Be good against Gruul Crimes. Sì, però porca merda, come cazzo ho fatto a missare? Dio caro. Dio caro, Dio caro, Dio caro. Do I want to bolt you to not go to discard? Or would I rather discard? I'll bolt you to not go to discard. La 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 la. I am very much result oriented when it comes to testing. If if I play, few leagues, I very much get vibes about what happened in a very single league. So Mutavault was good against control is definitely something that makes me want to play Mutavault. Although of course, if I have the blue or red counter, that Mutavault is a little bit clunky. I think I caught one Mutavault in this list with Tamio. I only have one Mutavault. Yeah. I think the reason why you play Mutavault is to turn on Flame of Anor of 4 mana. Lens? Nunca per sbaglio. Alright, let's bring in Force of Negation. Take a dress down. Well, want the Annuls. They have Ring. What else do they have? They have Relic, Bubble. Ring is very, very good. Yeah, maybe a couple of Annuls. Okay. I drew one land. Now what am I? Okay, wow, look how many lands. I forgot I had so many lands in my deck. Do I think I'll... Ancora Baia. Mamma mia, che palle. Do I bottom Lorien? Yes. Let's go. I have an headache now. uh, uh, um... I'll graveyard the fourth land. Three's enough. For now. Oh, I don't want to play Iteration this early. I'll play it later. The new Golgari modal face card seems nuts in Yawg. Let's see what it is. Golgari. This one. 1 green. Put a plus 1 on target creature. It gains indestructible. Oh, I don't want this. I'll play Moon. I'm okay if you fetch Forest. I'm okay if you put Seiju. I'll have Annul later. A couple of mountains, they pass. I'll play Iteration, and I'm okay to not play a third card off of it. Oh, I do, because I found Island. Perfect. I think I'll get Subtlety over... maybe not. I'll get Force of Negation. This way I have multiple answers to the One Ring. Annul first, and then Force of Negation. Scrubbing Claws. Not a card you see every day. The return, Giganta. Okay. I think I want to cast Murktide Regent this turn. I have Force of Negation if they go a ring. Where did I find this list? It's very important to check what decks did well in the weekend. This list won a challenge. I think if you care about competitive Magic, it's definitely cool to just check out what the winning decks are, or top 8s and stuff like that. If you can't do that, it's my job to bring it to your attention. And make sure to listen to the podcast we recorded with Piegonti. We talk about new cards and also that one, alongside many others. Hopefully you don't have pick your poison. It'd be very annoying here. How shall I? Okay, got it. Okay. Wow, you decided to kill Moon instead of Merc. Maybe it's not. How bad? You wish Magic rewarded being good at brewing. Oh, that's a very old thing. That's just a thing of the past. Now, Magic rewards being good at metagaming, good at playing. Rewards being rich, so you can buy the cards. If I questo. Let's play Subtlety. Va bene. You have 2 cards. E che cazzo, pick your poison. Ah! I feel like if I counter this... Nah, I think if I counter this, I lose. Adios, Murktide. I will forever remember you. They have the freeze card Lookout on top with 2 Valakuts in play and this thing in play. Like, I need to counter it. I need to counter that thing. Maybe I should have counter pick your poison and just hope to top deck an answer to that, like I did. Although they would still like find a mountain and kill the. They'll still find a mountain and kill Merc with the Valakuts. That's why I. How do I win against Valakut? Well, I have Blood Moon in my deck. Yeah, exactly. Hope for another moon is my plan. I can just start chaining good cards like Lorien Revealed into, stuff like that. Only two Scry duels. Yeah, I think two is enough. Tishana's Tidebinder doesn't doesn't get rid of Valakut forever. I could have Tidebinder the Scrubbing Claws. But okay, they have no cards in it. But they have Valakut online already. You just need to draw a second Blood Moon. Again, like Lorien Revealed into is a start. I feel like if I counter pick your poison, I would still find myself in a tough spot, I think. Renantix. Unfortunately, Tidebinder won't really stop this because they just fetch and kill my Tidebinder. Tidebinder now only role is to kill, like, what was I going to say? Like, if whenever they sack this to draw a card, I counter it. That's like the only way I can use this profitably. Or I guess I can stifle a fetch land. It's not. Like, my problem is that I can't really deploy anything in the face of these two Valakuts and these two fetch lands. When it has to start with Blood Moon at some point. Also concede. That's another option. Cane Dio caro. Che cazzo ho fatto del male? Do they have for Boseiju? I mean, I doubt it. One or two. That's more likely. Beato te. Beato te. The One Ring. Alright, I'll concede. I'll concede. Eventually, I would have lost. And this video is getting long, so let's go to the final match. Unfortunately, no trophy. Emilia, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the stream. Jugador 1. Let's go. Misty Rainforest, and I'm gonna grab a Surveillant end of turn. Ooh, Sunken Citadel. Is that MonoBlack Coffers? May be a very tough matchup. MonoBlack Coffers. It's important to not fetch basics against them because they have Stone Rains. So you want to keep all the field islands in your deck for field earth. Exactly. Yeah. Alright, so I think my sequencing here is just stress down. Cycling. There's an end of turn. Oh, that's it. Yeah, okay. Right, taking my iteration here. Preordain. I could also graveyarded it and go Snapcaster Preordain. I didn't see that line. I mean, I saw it the moment I clicked top, which is how most of my play happened. Let's go for a Murktide. Yeah, I think I'll get rid of both of my spells. I'll have more spells in the future. You know, 5/5. I think it's important here. I draw my third subtlety. They think a lot and then they pass. I will attack for 5. Boom. With my mono Murktide Regent. Go. Yep, they play the ring. I wonder if I should just jam. I think I'll jam. Yeah, I'll jam. Wish I went Tishana over all of this subtlety. They go to 12. They have 8 cards in hand. Their best play is probably another ring. Oh, subtlety to ring. I'll let you read subtlety. It only targets planeswalkers and creatures. All magical line. Binder stops everything, yeah. Damn to the nation. Okay. Yeah, this third subtlety's cry on top was not a good play, unfortunately. Also, maybe exiling iteration was not a good play either. Cheeks, wow. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Cheeks, wow. Welcome to the stream. Cabal Coffers. I mean, opponent has infinite way to not die here, March here, second ring. They feel like everything I win, although I doubt it. Chicks, wow. Yeah. So after this league, which is gonna end up rather soon, I will be playing Pauper, which is gonna be like the same exact deck. The same exact deck. You have Tolerian Terror over this. You have Augur of Bolas over this. You have Scred over Flame Slash. Flame Slash is legal, by the way. If I draw a Bolt, I win. Unless they have a March. Bolt? Oh, Orc? Okay. Should attack first. The Blackburn Vito will be out on third. Oh, wow, you have push. And March. Why did you let me draw? What if I drew a counterspell? We found it. Oh, never mind. They're 8 life now. Man, if I just drew Bolt, I win there if I just drew Bolt. How do you let me untap? A Pensate. Alright, I'm not giving up here. I'll bolt the card and pass. The protection? Sure. That 3 life has. They're still. So Builder Bird, we played around 7. I only played 7 rounds, but yeah. Were you the blue red storm deck? Blue black storm deck? Cool, yeah. I'll be. Well, first we have to do the pre-release MH3, but then we'll be working on the Legacy 4th season event. When it's 7 mana, play a new card. Yes, they can play the Sundering Titan, and then I think I'm on officially 0 outs. Yes, they blew up 3 lands. I think I'm on official 0 out now. GG. I mean, let's see. People love to take like the Stone Brain and cards like that with Ring. Start with card. They took Cityscape Leveler. Alright, alright. Alright, we're still alive then. Pensate. Bye bye. Orco. Okay. They got Tarn in end. Sure. I go Snap Bolt and let's see what happens. They can have a Cling to Dust, of course. I was playing 3 Cling to Dust yesterday. Alright, point is at 5. If I draw Flame of Anor or Iteration into 2 bolts, I win. Mr. Mage. I'm not giving up here. I'm not giving up. I think my opponent hasn't won the game yet. I feel like I can still burn you out. I'll Preordain. You'll kill my Snapcaster. That's okay. Not dead yet. As soon as I gain 2 life, I'll pack up. But I still have an out here. I think now the Stone Brain and Lightning Bolt make sense, by the way. Tormod's Crypt is the card I got. Okay. Need to draw a ring. Oh, they play new ring here. The Thomas kill themselves and play a new ring. I should probably concede it 5 minutes ago, but since I am still playing, since I decided to play, I feel like I have to keep on playing until I die. Which my opponent doesn't seem like they want to do. Yield or Ruin. I think I'll let him take anything with Karn at this point. They didn't show great targets. Chalice of the Void. Yeah, okay. Okay. Eight. I think it's time I do something. It'll be Tishana. And I'll go to on top and try to attack. Let's see what happens. We're gonna go field. Should edict. Okay. I'll do 2 modes, draw to destroy an artifact. And yeah, now it's gonna be the time. Now it's the time where I need to draw the 2 bolt or bolt. Oh, you also have March? Well, if you have March, I give up. Alright. If you have March, I give up. Again, I should have probably gave up 5 minutes ago. No, the Magus Workshop is an office. I rent an office. It's like it's basically a room. It's a room with a bathroom behind. All right, Mono Black. Blood Moon's bad against Mono Black. Remember, two-sided out. What about Spell Snare? I think I'll keep it in. What about Yeah, I think the lightning bolt is out. It feel like that way. I look at the thing you should go and look you so. This hand is a. I mean, I was going to say it's a little bit too reactive, but I guess that's what the deck is. It's just a reactive deck. It's missing card draw. Like, I'd much rather have a hand with card draws in this matchup. Some of Anor and Expressive Iteration would be my preferred cards. Look, I was Lord. Ling. Cringe. You want to play Memory Deluge? No, Memory Deluge. What is the standard? Actually, they improved. They printed an improved Memory Deluge. If you're in the market for those cards, it's where is it called? Brain Surge. It's basically Memory Deluge, but it costs one less. Let's keep on fetching those Thundering Falls. Yeah, Brain Surge is good. I think it's all together. Brain Surge. Oh, it's better than Brainstorm because I think I'll leave that on top. Hold on, sure. It's better than Brainstorm because you draw one more card than Brainstorm. I think I want to do this. I don't think they can punish me with 3 mana. Except exactly Orcish Bowmaster, which I don't think they have. So yeah, I'll do this. Alien Magus of the Moon is strong. Very, very strong. I'm gonna look at my hand and typed LOL. I don't think this hand is particularly funny. I guess I have a lot of counters. That's my deck. That's all I have. Do I foresee any new decks popping up in Modern? Oh, for sure. So many new decks will pop up in Modern. I mean, that's what Modern Horizon is sets are about. Sometimes it's not new deck necessarily, it's just improved version of already existing decks. You know. They not conceded last game and just won on time. And waited my opponent to actually kill me. And I just noticed now the timer, it's 13 minutes. It's not very high. Alright, iteration in this deck, in particular, you really wait until you have run out of lands in your hand. You just cannot ever play iteration and risk to break, I think. Dredge will return, maybe. Opponent officially managed to Stone Rain me with the fourth one. You got it, opponent. You got it. You Stone Rained me. Oh yeah, affinity with Kappa Cannoneer. I look forward to that. Do I go Iteration or Preordain? Since I have already 7 cards now, I go Preordain, because Iteration is card... I think I want to counter. Yeah, cut the Spirebluff Canal, run more islands. I like that suggestion. I'll bottom both of these. I want lands. Yeah, if I had 5 or 6 islands, this game would have been entirely different. Obviously, you're more likely to draw them, but... You're hoping the Ruby Medallion makes Storm playable again. You also have the new Planeswalker, Ral. Yeah, Kappa Cannoneer was not legal in Modern, but it will be this weekend. You have Ral, you have the new... This card is also very good. I didn't read it properly until Nassif made his top 5 video, Glimpse the Impossible. I thought it was like Act of Impulse with 1 token, but it's much better than that. I shield. I really wish I found the land there. A Counterspell. Yeah, maybe people will play more islands. Or, those non-basic or no or these like basic land 8 are just too weak and people will keep on doing the same thing and just, Bosage you the Bosage you and bolt the cards. What's this? Takenuma? Takenuma Orc? Clink to dust. Okay. I got a 4. No, sorry, 5. Then I got a 3. Oh. Oh, I was supposed to play Tishana. My bad. Guess I'll play Tishana in combat and try to block. So that they can't, I don't know, sorcery speed remove it. If they have a removal spell, they probably do. I'll have to force. It's a bit sad, but that's what I gotta do. Yes, you can target shield ability with Tishana. And block. Oh wow, I can. Sweet. Cannot play counterspell on that card. La 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 la. I think this card is insanely limited. I mean, it's a good card. I would play Modern Horizons. You gotta put good cards in draft. Yeah, it's not. When I see an insane card in limited, I show you. This. If you have to think about a broken card in draft, that just cannot be possible. They made it. It's this. Renegade Fighter will remain the card will make me think. Did they actually test this? They actually played a game of Magic with this card in draft? Bikini? Top Dick Kini? No. Hmm. Um, but sorry, gone forever. I think I'll take Flame of Anor. This deck really should not lose to Shield right now. With the 4 flame too. The Stormbrain has arrived. And when the Stormbrain arrives, so catsy. See, what do you name? I mean, they know my counterspell in hand, so they probably will name that. The name Snapcaster Mage. Pensate. Oppure perde 2-0 sta partita, pensate. I don't want to play Flame of Anor. Do you think Taito will be still good against after MH3? Yes. What is this? Tishana? Oh, Kling. Va bene. Sorry, I meant to say Takenuma, not Tishana. Tishana is the card in my hand. Yeah, I feel like I want to counter. Maybe. Because this one removes its ability. Maybe it's stupid. Yeah, maybe this was stupid. Why did I do it? No idea. A voice inside my head told me to play Tishana. That card. Urko. Okay. I'll play this Cast into Fire, which I have in my hand since the beginning of the game. It's finally time. Man, I'm glad I didn't play Flame when they... Ping Pong. Total Push. So that means their card is back. I'm fine. I'm fine. If I just go counter spell, I think it's just not good. Yeah, casting to fire kills the two best card of the set. And it's from the same set. So that is funny. Opponent unlock the ability to have infinite mana with the card Cabal Coffers. They have 13 mana in their pool. They're playing the one and only, the One Ring. I'll play Annul. All the way from Urza's Saga, one of the strongest set of all time. Only second to Alphabet Unlimited, Ikoria, New Pyrexia. Very few cards. Very few sets. I'm not sure. Maybe New Urza's Saga is probably better than New Pyrexia. They got Thundering Titan. Tocca counterare anche quello. Alright. Playing my Concentrate. Ooh, Spell Snare. Not bad. Let's see if they have another ring. What decks am I gonna try first? I built a couple of decks. Today, this afternoon, in few hours, I have a scheduled video about my top five. So yeah, stay tuned, and if you want to see a bunch of lists and top five, check it out. All right, they put Profane Tutor in their Exile Zone. Interesting. This type of deck are boring. Yeah, there's I mean, people enjoy different things, right? There's people who enjoy comboing on turn one. I find that to be sometimes boring. It's just I think the goal to enjoy, I mean everything probably, is to just do a little bit of everything. So a little bit of combo, a little bit of control, a little bit of mid range, and then when it goes to tournament, you just play the best deck, or I mean the deck you think is the best. Although they played the ring, and now I don't have a counter for it, so I just need to draw it to find it. I didn't. How many Force of Negations I have in my deck? 0. Ring resolves. You have a bit of commander content? No, not that. Not that. After this, I have Pauper in theory, which is like the same as this. Every game will be long, and you'll be like, no, why Mengu? Why? Do I want to keep them on order to kill the ring? I have Tishana Uno. How many Tishana? I have two Tishanas, 19 cards in the deck. Yeah, I think I'll keep them on order to kill the ring. Eccola lì, bella Tishanella. I can win this game on time. Ma Willa Sperone standard. No, come standard? No. I already played enough standard. Already played enough standard. Oh, what if I use Tishana to? No, actually, you can get the tutor. You probably got a card that's not that good. Standard. I'll see you next year. I'll see you next year. Standard. Inquisition of Kozileki. No, ma come? You take my Tidebinder this way. Va bene. How does Tishana work versus suspend? Actually, I could have exiled the card forever. I could have. But I wanted to hit the ring instead. Asked. Draw 2 cards. Do I find another? Even if I find Tishana now, it's not even good. Invece 2 terra del cazzo. Yeah, Profiteer dodges spells in the air. That's true. Tarn. Sa che questa chat non la racconto. I do not tell. Va bene. No, non sei that gun. Il titanone nazionale. I should probably concede. But I said that in game 1 as well, and then I didn't. And then I lost. So then I keep on drawing these medium cards that keep me going. You know, look how many medium cards here to be drawn. Can I say no to all of this mediocrity, you know? I think actually, yeah, I will say no. Let's draw. Ooh, Annul. The thing is, as a streamer, you can't really accuse all of your opponents who play slowly or play around your hand to ghost. Because then you put a burden on anyone that's paired against a streamer to be accused of that, you know what I mean? That's why I'm not a fan of streaming important events. Because then you put a burden on your opponent and they, you know. So the least you can do is accuse them of ghosting if it's not obvious. I mean, sometimes it is obvious. Definitely not this case. I feel like I should give up. I won't give up yet. I'll play Subtlety on this Titan. But I will give up soon. Cityscape Leveler is the draw. I think it's fine to give up now. I think I have exhausted my life resources. GG opponent, thanks for playing. And thank you all for watching. This was a very long league, 2 hours and a half. Once again, the reason why I played this deck is because I want to add the Tamu Inquisitive Student to the Wizard Shell alongside Invert Polarity. And this is one of the many decks I built, and I will look forward to play with once the new set is out. And if you arrived to here on YouTube, make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. And have a great day.